stay solid on your end. You can't control what other people do. Shout out to Q Reeves experience for that message. That is so true. Like, you really cannot control what other people do. Collective, if you clicked on this message, it's because you make peace, or your peace makes them look petty. That's what it is. Yeah, your peace makes people look petty. And it's because you are so solid. Like, you are somebody who has cultivated this peace for your life. And you have developed ways to implement it throughout every aspect of your life. And so, because you are so solid and rooted in peace, this is who you are, right? You've came to the realization, collective, that you can't control nobody outside of yourself. You are the only one that you can control, right? And you've had your fair share of dealing with people like this where you can't control them. You know what I'm saying? Where you tell them to do something, or you give them instructions, or you give them guidance, or you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, but yet they did not listen well to instructions, or they're being defiant in some way, or you're not able to control what people do. You can tell someone not to do something, but it's up to them if they're going to do it or not, right? You can bring problems and situations to other people's attention in hopes of getting it resolved, but truly, you have no control over what other people do. And I feel like this is something that you've known for quite some time now, collective, where maybe in the past you've tried to control people, or you tried to get people to do something or say something, but you realize that it's out of your control. You can't force anybody to do anything, no matter how forceful you may come off, no matter how intimidating you may appear, no matter how much threats or punishments you make. It's ultimately going to be up to that person if they're going to do it or not. So, because you understand that you can't control what other people do, you realize your importance of always maintaining control over yourself and your emotions, right, collective? Because you understand, like, this is how people can gain control over you when you don't have control over yourself, right? So if you don't have control over your emotions, or you're someone who you don't know how to regulate them in a healthy way, then people can come in and play on your emotions. They can come in and play on your top, right? All they got to do is study you and analyze you, see what makes you tick, see what pisses you off, get you upset, see what makes you annoyed, what's your pet peeve, what makes you happy, what makes you sad. Once they start studying you and find out all of that, it's a wrap. All they got to do is work their magic and start pushing their buttons, right? And that's how they can gain control over you, because you don't have control over yourself. And I know for a fact that used to happen to me personally. I did not have control over my emotions for a very long time. So yes, people could come in and say any little thing or do something, and it would hurt my feelings or make me feel a type of way and send me down into this deep depression, right? I didn't have control over my emotions, so I allowed my emotions to control me based off of what other people did. But now, because I am in control of my emotions and know how to regulate them in a healthy and proper way, people don't have that same control over me, because now I'm solid. I'm rooted in my peace, right? And although I can't control what other people do, so I can't control if someone wants to attack me. I can't control if someone wants to say things to hurt my feelings or plot on me. I can't control that. But What I can't control is my reaction. What I can't control is my response. What I can control is my own emotions, right? I don't have to choose to suffer. I don't have to feel what they want me to feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can choose what emotion I want to feel outside of what they're trying to do, right? So when you learn how to be solid and be loyal to yourself and really stand on business and really do, like, you have to practice what you preach. Be who you say you are, right? You have become that person, collective. And this is why you make people look petty, because they be trying to come up against you. They try to challenge and test you, right? They be wanting to try to get into your energy and control you. But you're a solid individual. So as they try and they're tempted and they're attracted to trying to get into your energy, they start to do petty things, right? And it makes them look stupid and petty at the same time, right? Some of these people go out of their way to try to get your attention. Some of these people really be waking up every day in the morning thinking about how they can get under your skin, right, collective? There are some people pressed down trying to gain control or traction over a situation or circumstance that involves you. But because you mind your business, because you choose peace instead of choosing violence, because you choose happiness and instead of pettiness, like, come on now, it'll never work, right? It will never work. But that is just one of the side effects for when you are rooted in knowing who you are. You're going to have these people try to come up against you, test and challenge you, right? But they are met with the fact that, oh, okay, collective is solid. No, collective really does practice what they preach. No, collective is everything that they say, that's who they are, right? This is you now, collective. People are finding out one by one that you are really who you say you are, right? And that's why it's so important to remain loyal to who you are and never give up and never compromise, because when you start to compromise and sell yourself short, this is how other people gain control over you. This is how other people can come in with hidden agendas and motives and get you off your course completely. But when you stay rooted in who you are and stay solid and loyal to you, and you don't bend or compromise or break for the next, this is what will happen. You maintain control over your life. And each and every time that someone tries to come in and gain control, they don't have access to your control panel. So they cannot control you at all. Who am I talking to, collective? This is not everybody. This is for a select few people, but it's the ones who've been putting in that work. You choose peace over violence. You're not out here being petty like the next, right? You pay people dust. You don't give them the time or the day, right? That's who I'm talking about. That's the collective I'm talking about. Okay, so if this resonates with you, you can let me know. And if it doesn't, please let it go. All right? Don't try to force it. Listen, if this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe. I want you a part of the tribe. And if you are returning, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And maybe you comment and share. All right? Be fair. Love y'all. It's Karkar. Talk to you later. Bye.